What is up, y'all? How are y'all doing? Let me just turn that down. Here we go. Oh, I'm in the corner. 1 second. There we go. How's everybody doing today? Sorry that stream took a little bit to start. I had some technical difficulties setting up the live and everything. I'm doing good. I am excited to react to some animations and do some other stuff today. I started a little bit earlier than I normally do. I'm thinking about starting streams at 5 now, because before I used to start them at 6, but I think 6 is a little bit too late. I think 5 is ideal time to stream, but maybe that's just me. I'll test it out here and there. All right, chat. Okay, I think everything's good. Let me just switch my screen real quick to, I believe, this, right? There we go. Very quickly, though, I am going to attempt to configure. Yeah, I think this is not sized correctly. That's probably fine. It's close enough. What is good, everybody? So if y'all have any animations that y'all want to suggest, just feel free to send them in the chat right now while I'm getting everything ready. While I wait for animation suggestions, I might draw just to fill time. I think that would be fun. Welcome to everybody tuning into the live. If you haven't already and you're just tuning in, make sure to subscribe. I try to upload as often as I can, and I stream usually at least once a week. Sometimes more. I just streamed on Tuesday. Alright, Sora said he wants to go first, so I'm gonna duplicate this tab real quick. So that way, I can type in his username. Actually, wait, I think I can just do this. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so you said it is your most recent animation. Welcome, King. Alright, I'll watch this. Oh, I have a feeling this music's probably copyrighted. I think I've seen progress of this on other servers. Yeah, this animation is fire. W. Yeah, this is pretty fire. I like the sound effects. The sound effects are nice. A problem that I see a lot of animators have is they'll use a lot of super generic sound effects, and I think the sound effects you chose stand out pretty well. Thank you, because I did not want to watch that shit. Can I animate right now? I could. I don't necessarily think I will. I might. Because if I do animate it, it would just be like Lightscape's episode 2 stuff, but I don't want to like spoil anything yet. But the trailer is coming out soon. So once that trailer drops, I'll be like, actually, yeah, I think when the trailer drops, I'll just start like coming into live streams and animating like episode 2 more. That'd be cool. It'd get people more interested in it probably. All right, so while I wait for more people, by the way, the animations that you send do not have to be yours. They can be another person's, and they don't necessarily have to be stick notes either. Just preferably, animated. Doesn't have to be action either. It could be like a story. I enjoy story animations. Or it could be like a horror video, maybe. I'm down to do something like that. Honestly, you guys could suggest like interesting videos in general for me to watch. It doesn't necessarily have to be animation related. I try to keep it animation related because I feel like you guys have a lot of cool animations that you want people to react to. Now you feel like animating something? Dope. I'm about to draw, and I'll stream that so that way you guys can see. I think I'm gonna draw Karenma. Where's my app? Could I check yours next? Give me the name, or send the link. All right, let's do this real quick. Yeah, there we go. Here. Okay. Not sure how I want to do this. I think I'll full screen it for now. Or wait. Alright, chat. So this is my iPad. And as you can see, I draw on it. Right now I'm just gonna draw some sketches. It's a good pastime. I'm trying to get better at art also. I'll rate your animation in a second. I don't normally do animation ratings. Just like a heads up. But I mean I could try. I think animation ratings are kind of pointless. If you want to know the truth. Just cause like you can't rate animation. There's no like rating for animation. There's no like standard to rate it on. Like I could say an animation is amazing and then another person could say an animation sucks. And neither of us would be like more correct than the other person. Because that's just our opinion. Alright, I'll look at it in a second. I want to finish the sketch. Drawing Karenma tutorial. What am I using to draw? This is called Procreate. It costs, I think, like $12. It's worth it, though. I think it's way better than Ibis. Oh, what's good, dude? Step 1, palm tree. Yeah. I've never used it as a reference. It's kind of just, like, subconsciously kind of how I've always drawn his hair. I remember at one point when I was like trying to figure out what his hair would look like without his hat on, though, I actually did use like a reference image of a palm tree when I was like drawing the actual shape of it. But from that point on, I kind of just like winged it with my eyes. What is good, Akaria? Welcome to the live. If you have any animation suggestions, let me know. I will react to them soon. Right now, I'm just sketching. Just sketching to pass the time. I might also play some games. I got Sparking Zero on here. I might do some ranked. That'd be fun. If my game doesn't lag. Yeah. I don't think I gave him enough space for a mouth. Or maybe his nose is just really big. Could be both. He needs like room to be able to smile. Hold on. Eh. Nah, he doesn't have space on his face. How am I doing right now? I'm doing good. I've had a pretty chill day. Mainly been working on some YouTube stuff. Nothing crazy. I have some video ideas in the works right now. My next video that I'm editing right now, like I already recorded it, like the script's done and everything. I just need to edit the video. It is called 5 Beginner Tips for Stick Notes Animators. That's my next video. I'm also working on Do versus Don't number 5. I think it is. I think we're on 5. I think 4 was the last one we did shading. The next one is going to be on arcs. I don't remember if I announced that already, but yeah, that's what the next Do versus Don't is going to be on. Because what do you call it? The polls that I've done for Do versus Don't number 5 were basically like one of them was overwhelmingly saying to do arcs, and then the other one was like uh what is it called? Overlapping action, like won by like a single point, but then arcs was like right behind it. It had like 11 votes and arcs had 10. So I just decided most people want me to do arcs, so I'll just do arcs. And then maybe I'll throw overlapping action into the video at the same time. But I think I'm just gonna do it in its own separate like video to itself. Or I might condense it into like a YouTube short, maybe. That would be fun. I think I'm gonna take some of my old. Hold on one second. All right. What was I saying? I was saying something about what do you call it? I was talking about. I actually don't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I might take some of my tutorials and turn them into shorts. I think that'd be fun. Like crunch them down, bite size them. Alright, hold up. Let me see what you guys have suggested. If I can find it. Where'd you send your animations at? I don't see them. Uh, King said he wanted me to react to his thing. He said it's on his channel. Might be able to find that one. Is there any specific animation you wanted me to react to? A lot of these are kind of short. If you have like a longer animation, I might be able to react to it. Almost said the longest one. I mean, they're all like under a minute though, you know what I mean? Like, at least the Sori animation we reacted to was like a little over a minute. I only react to animations that are like really short if they're like sent by somebody who I know, or if it's like something specific. So I apologize. Like if it's like a YouTube short, then I normally like I don't mind because it's a YouTube short, obviously. But like a full YouTube video that's only like 40 seconds is like eh. I'll look at one of them though, just to be nice. Just give me 1 second. All right, let me pull it up. Okay. Stick Notes fans are funny. Alright, I'll go to the newest one. That one is literally 7 seconds. Alright, I'll go to this one, I guess. I don't think there's any sound. There's not. Hold on, I think I'm gonna sneeze. Phew. Okay. So. Oh my god, wait, it's literally just the same thing looping over and over. Alright. So, what I would say is, for one, make longer animations, because you're not going to improve if you're just making 2-second animations. There's nothing to, like, work with. Like, look, if I go to this one, like, it's 7 seconds long. You know, like, there's nothing happened. Like, your posing could be better. Like, this pose isn't actually that bad, but, the one before that, this one is. They are stiff as an ironing board. There's absolutely, like, nothing going on here. So yeah, I would say work on the posing, make longer animations, and start with the basics. You know, you don't have to make a fight scene right off the bat. Sometimes it's okay to make a, what do you call it? A short animation, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. Or, like, a simple animation, I should say. That's how I improved. I started by making way simpler stuff. And then over time, I just got better at doing it. And then the skill translated to, like, more complicated stuff. So that should be the goal. Thank you, you're welcome. What'd you miss? Not much. I reacted to some short animations. I'm still sketching. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play a game, actually. I think a game would be better than drawing. I don't draw well when I'm, like, trying to multitask. If that makes sense. I gotta be, like, focused to actually draw shit. It would be fun to draw emojis on, like, a separate stream, though. It's like, draw a bunch of emojis. It would kill time. That way I could at least be productive while I'm doing it, because normally I procrastinate a lot. So I think we're gonna play a game while I wait for more animations. WR. Oop. I dragged his whole face. I might make like a little short on how to draw Korenma, because he's really easy to draw. He takes like no skill whatsoever, which is kind of the point. I wanted him to be really simple. Also, if you guys want to check out some other stuff that I'm doing, this is for episode 2. It's a little sketch that I'm working on. Some other stuff here. We got emoji and stuff. Okay. So, let's stop that real quick. And I'm going to open Sparking Zero, and we're going to play some Sparking Zero. We're going to play base game. No mods here. Everything is PG-13. I think my game is online, so I should be able to play online. I might have to turn the audio down, though. I don't know how loud this is going to be. Yeah, I'm going to turn this down slightly. Hopefully it won't be super loud. By the way, I'm going to start doing more Sparking Zero, like, content in the future. I'm mainly just, like, working on other shit. So I haven't had, like, the opportunity to. But I have, like, some tournament streams planned and some other stuff. I've just been busy. Preoccupied. Trust though, I have like a whole laundry list literally of like ideas for like YouTube content. I'm gonna do DP battle actually. Can I pin messages? I think I can, right? I can. Okay, I'm gonna put suggest animations in the chat. And then we're gonna pin that. There we go. By the way, you're my inspiration. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also see you. W team. Alright, chat. Peep game. Alright, while we wait for NMs. How do I make my thumbnails? I make the base and stick notes, and then I add, like, extra effects on it in post. Like, I draw over it, basically. It's not very complicated. I'll do a thumbnail tutorial in the future. I've thought about it for a while. Let me write that down actually so I don't forget. Yo, you love this game? W, I plan to start streaming it more. Yo, what is up, Scarlet Witch Gooner 69? Welcome. I'm waiting for a match right now. Yo, could I react to one of your animations? Put the name or send the link. Would like my feedback on how to improve? What do you mean? Like, do you want advice? Like, generally, tell me what you're struggling with. Someone said, who's your inspiration? I have a lot of different inspirations. Most of my inspirations aren't, from stick notes, though. I have a couple stick notes inspirations, like, Rai Lukasha. I like, Element XYZ. I like, some Dark Boy animations here and there. My biggest inspiration in that aspect would probably be Elfman and Dark Saiyan, and Rai, because those were like who I started watching when I was like a newer animator, if that makes sense. Like when I was learning how to animate, those were who I started watching, and that was part of how I got better. I'm gonna close this right now so it doesn't lag me as much. While I wait. I'm gonna pull up my chat on my phone actually, so that way I can read you guys while I play and not lag my stream. There we go. Someone said, "What's my animation FPS?" I animate at 20. 20 is my default usually. Also, if you guys are wondering about the like mic echo that you hear, that's because I play with a speaker, so it like picks up on my microphone. I plan to start playing with like headphones. It's mainly just like a comfort thing for me, but I'll start doing it soon. But yeah, I typically like animate at 20 FPS, but I'll go through like 5 to 10 to 15 to like sometimes I'll even do like 25. The highest I've ever done was 30, because that's how much Tarts does sometimes when I animate with him. It's like he'll do 30 and then I'll do 30 because he's doing 30. But one of the tips that is going to be in my upcoming video that I want to like advise to animators out there is that your FPS doesn't really matter as much as your spacing and your timing and your easing. Like if you're animating on 12 FPS and you have good spacing, it's still going to look good. If anything, it might be easier to animate because it's less frames. It's more about learning like what's comfortable for you and like what your ideal animation style is, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm flexible, so I enjoy animating with higher FPS and lower FPS. Someone said you can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. Is that better? I don't know how long my audio's been gone. Or quiet, because I didn't hear anything. What I was saying was, one of my tips that I would give to animators out there, just generally speaking, is that your FPS doesn't matter as much as your what do you call it? Your timing and your spacing. Like, as long as you're comfortable with your timing and spacing and the FPS you're using, it doesn't really matter how high or how low it is. I apologize for the jump scare. It's hard for me to tell how loud I am. Like, you guys have to let me know that kind of stuff. But yeah, starting next week, I'll be switching over to headset only. So like, you won't hear that echo from like any of my games and shit anymore. I can right now. It's just like I don't want to because it's not comfortable. All right, I gotta read through chat because I missed a lot of shit. Um, Someone had said my inspiration is Pivot DB Super Z. I'm conflicted with that guy because like he's not bad at animating at all, but his style has just never been like aesthetically pleasing to me personally. Like I don't enjoy watching his animations personally. He's not bad. I just don't like him. It's like saying I don't like cheese on my burgers, you know? It's like I'm not saying cheese on burgers is bad, I just don't like it. Alright, let me keep looking. When I animate on stick notes, it looks bad because I'm mostly lazy doing animation, running out of ideas. Just spend more time on it. Take your time when it comes to like animating. That's what I do. You gotta be patient. Um, Yeah, for those of you in chat who want me to like react to your animations, you gotta either tell me the name of it or send me a link, and then I'll be able to react to it. Because I have no idea what animations you're talking about unless you tell me what to like react to specifically. And preferably make it an animation that's not 5 seconds long. Like, preferably at least like a minute, right? Or like 30 seconds. Someone in chat says Spirit Bond. Yeah. Someone says see you later, do what you do. Fire stream, by the way. Thank you. By the way, for the people who are still in stream, if you have people who you think would enjoy having their animations reacted to by somebody of my, I wouldn't say status, but nature, I guess, as like a content creator, or if you just like have people who you think would enjoy being in this live stream, send them a link. Tell them to join. Or send them my stream schedule, because I stream, I send like every week. At the beginning of every week, I send a stream schedule for like the whole week, Monday through Sunday. And then the Monday after, I do it again, unless I'm like taking that week off, in which case I normally tell people like in advance. But so like for example, the stream schedule that I have right now is like up in my community tab. You can look at it. It's also on my Discord server. And then when next week starts, I'll do another one with a different design and different games and stuff. Next week, I already plan to do a big stream with a couple other creators. It'll be me, Tarts, Dill, and one of my friends, and we will be playing a game called Peak, which is like a climbing game. It'll be next weekend. I still need to confirm like the exact day with like Tarts and stuff, because it's mainly up to him and his scheduling. But it'll either be like Saturday or Sunday, obviously, because that's the weekend, right? Of next week. So look forward to that. I also plan to play maybe Repo with them and other co-op games like that in the future. Deep Woken is one on Roblox. I need to start playing Deep Woken again. I'm about to restart my matchmaking because I don't know what is going on, but it is not giving me any players. I'm going into singles. Marvel Rivals, I haven't actually touched Marvel Rivals yet, but I'm willing to give it a shot. It's more so like sticking with games that I'm like comfortable with, like Minecraft, for example. Which, speaking of which, y'all need to let me know when y'all ready for the next Minecraft stream, bro. Cause I'm low-key thinking about doing it this weekend. Doing another Minecraft stream. I don't remember what I put for this weekend, honestly. Let me check real quick. My schedule. This weekend we are doing Roblox with chat and Sparking Zero matchups. That's what we're doing this weekend. So on Roblox day, we might be able to squeeze it in. Do some Deep Woken. Doors live stream. I would actually do a Doors live stream. I normally hate Roblox horror games, but I live stream it. It would make it more fun for me because I find it boring. Hot take, I don't know. I really hate Roblox horror games, bro. Most of them. Unless it's like a multiplayer one, I get so bored, bro. They bore me so bad. Somebody said real. I don't like cheese on my burgers sometimes. I prefer hamburgers. The thing with me is like I'm very particular when it comes to my cheeseburgers. And like burgers in general. Like I typically prefer hamburgers, but I don't mind a good cheeseburger when the cheese is like not gross. Like I hate super overpowering cheese. Like I like pizza and pizza has cheese on it because the cheese isn't super like a strong flavor, you know, it's just like mozzarella. It's almost like a mozzarella stick. I like mozzarella sticks too. Because the flavor isn't super like overbearing. Someone in chat said I'm the real Black Boy Max. I'm the real Karemma. There's only one of me. When you search me up online, I'm normally the only thing that pops up. Which is good, that means I have a unique name. Am I sure? I'm not, like, literally the only one on the planet, but I'm, like, one of the only ones. I'll probably be the most popular one in the future. Also, progress on the Marvestal book is going well. Not really a book, but more like a side story. When it's done, I'm going to upload the chapters individually on my YouTube as like narration by me. Probably with like some sound effects in there. Like a audiobook basically. And then if you guys really enjoy the Marvestal one, then I plan to do more in the future. Like I already have more ideas for like side stories, like written. But yeah, the Marvestal one, we're almost done with chapter 1. It's gonna be 3 chapters. And I keep losing my train of thought, I'm sorry. It's gonna be 3 chapters, and each chapter will be like a different section of the story, obviously. A different portion of his life. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But it's coming along well. It'll probably be done like this month in August. This guy's getting beat up right now. Can we get a W in the chat for Sparking Zero, guys? Somebody said, what about Karenma Jr.? Oh, he just rage quit. I don't know. What about Karenma Jr.? I don't think he exists, bro. By the way, the Sunday stream for Sparking Zero matchups is basically just gonna be like a bunch of modded matches. So it'll be like Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta versus like Super Saiyan 3 Gohan or something. I don't know. For example. You know what I mean? And if you want, I'll have it so like I'll do like a wheel with like a bunch of different like matchups on it. Either that or I'll have people like say a bunch of different matchups based on like characters that are like in the game, right? And then I'll put that on the wheel and then spin it. And then like whatever we get is whatever we'll do. Where's Karenma? Where is he? I'm right here. Can I react to your animation sometime? I worked hard on it. Where is it at? Is it on your channel? Locked in chat. I looked away for a second. Got him. GG. Well, goodbye, Scarlet Witch Gooner 69. It was nice having you in the chat. Dang, I've been streaming for 45 minutes? I didn't even realize. Once again, y'all, if you have anybody who you think would like to be reacted to, just feel free to, like, you know, submit their name or their animation or a link to the video so I can watch it. I'm just playing Sparking Zero to pass the time right now. This isn't, like, the main thing that we're doing. Oh, did I dodge? W. Alright, I'm gonna do like one more match after this, and then I'm just gonna like go on to YouTube and search stick notes and see what comes up. Because I don't wanna get the stream too sidetracked from the original goal. I mean, we do still have like over an hour of time to react to shit. It's more so that like I want to keep people engaged without playing Sparking Zero. Not that I don't like playing Sparking Zero. It's just not the point of the stream. Uh-oh. W butt kicking chat. Hold on, I should probably put on screen somewhere. Is there like a text option? I think there is. Yeah, I can type on screen and be like,
my body's itching for a fight. Must be the Saiyan blood in me. No doubt about it. If you're so desperate to be me, I can take you to the next level.
let me change the font to something better. There we go. I gotta make it a little bit smaller, obviously, but here we go, guys. W. I wish I could turn the music back on, but it lags my game too much. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to give it a like. Make sure to share it to anybody who you think would be interested in joining or having their animation reacted to, or a random animation being reacted to. Could just be like a cool animation you saw that you think you would want me to react to. I don't care if it's some random strongest battlegrounds like YouTube fodder, you know, as long as it looks cool.
Just so you know, I let my fists do the talking. Let's see if you can get a word in. I'm doing even better.
Throw 'em. Like any animation? Yeah, it could be any animation. It doesn't have to be stick notes. Could be 3D animation, could be stop motion, could be, I don't know, could be anything, to be honest. As long as it looks cool, or it's interesting, or there's something for me to talk about.
You even trying?
Got him.
Sucks, doesn't it?
It does suck, indeed, to lose. But I never lose. Hold on, wait. Let me change my PNG tuber real quick. I forgot. There we go. Now we're locked in.
Just so you know, I let my fists do the talking. Let's see if you can get a word in.
This is a very chill live stream right now. I'm having a good time. I was very angry in the last live stream if you missed it because we were playing a rage game that we will be continuing probably next week. I'm gonna need a breather from it. It's called Get to Work though. And basically the premise of the game is you're metaphorically climbing the corporate ladder through roller skates, and you have to like do like insane jumps and stuff. It's crazy. And when you fall, you lose a lot of progress. Damn, he is whooping me right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Damn. I just got beat up. You have an animation. You mind if I send a link here? It's 1 minute. No, I don't mind. Go ahead. If you got an animation, send it. I'm gonna react to it right after I finish this set with this kid Boo. Because I know he wants... Okay, he did not want to run it back. But I thought he did. For a second. Y'all want to watch some of my replays? Hold on. Let me go back. Let me post a replay real quick from an earlier match. There we go. Welcome to anybody who is joining the stream just now. Make sure to say something in chat so I know it's you. I believe it is this match that I wanted to show.
A little Saiyan style introduction. Shout. Anyway,
I turned the HUD off.
so you want to train with me while I'm Super Saiyan 2, huh? You got it.
W hand AM. W. Y'all think that was a good set that I had? I think it was a good set. Alright, let me see if anything on Discord is hitting. Nope, nothing yet. Well, back to ranked I go.
Sure, I'll catch you guys again. Huh? Gohan's here too.
Alright, I will run one more ranked match. And then we'll go to Stick Notes and just search random shit. See what comes up. Once again, welcome to anybody who is just joining live. Feel free to say anything in chat. Be like, yo, what's good? Because I read chat, like, often. So chances that I miss it are not very high. Oh yeah, I'll keep playing Shallot. You made a Skibidi Toilet AU series on my channel? Oh god. I don't know anything about Skibidi Toilet and I don't plan to. That shit is not for me, bro. That shit could have the most peak writing of all time, but that shit is not for me. Just the concept of it is off-putting. I don't like the idea of, like, sentient toilets. Weird. The TV had people that I think are also in that are cool, but not the toilets. Should have been called Skibidi TV, bro. What does Skibidi even mean? Like in the context of the series, what does Skibidi and the Skibidi Toilet even stand for? Because surely it doesn't mean anything crazy, right? Am I asking stupid questions? I genuinely want to know, like, what do people enjoy about Skibidi Toilet? What makes it, like, cool or fun? I don't understand it. Is it the lore? Is it like it can't be the character designs because it's just Gmod models. Is it like I don't even know the atmosphere, the fan content? Like I don't get it. Like with FNAF, for example, right? A lot of people like FNAF because of the concept behind it, like the whole killer animatronics in a what is it? Like a Chuck E. Cheese type of thing. Like that idea existed before Five Nights at Freddy's was even a thing. It was just like a series that took that idea and like capitalized on it and made like something really cool. But like with Skibidi Toilet, I don't understand why it's so popular. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it's just like a generational gap thing. Cause I'm like right at the age where it's like I'm starting to age out of these fucking trends and shit. So maybe I just don't get it. But I don't know, man. It's never clicked to me. I don't see the appeal personally. Alright, actually, I think that's enough Sparky Tiro. Are there any other games that I want to play in the meantime? Let me look and see. Open my Steam library real quick. I could maybe do some more Get to Work. I don't have anything better to do. I might as well. I think I'm gonna change the stream name and I'm gonna do it. No, I'm still gonna do reactions. I'm just gonna be like playing games while I wait for people to suggest stuff. There we go. Hey, we get 100 views. W. W 100 views in the live. Do 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 do. Just taking a while to load. The silence is deafening. Here we go. Yeah, we're back here again. I restarted the game and I like played through it again just to like, I don't know, get more comfortable with it, I guess. And I ended up right back at the same spot. And I got stuck here again. So I gave up. Ooh, that is not good. Oh, I whipped the hell out of that. Oh my god. I wasn't even close. How to send reactions? Just say the name of the animation you want me to react to, or send the link either in chat or in the Discord server, in the advertising channels. That's all you have to do. And then from there, I'll just react to the animation. It's that simple. Let me up! There we go. Yeah, there's no way I'm making that jump. Oof. Go. Full speed! WW. Welcome to anybody who is just joining the live. For those of you who are just joining, how are you doing? How's your day going? For those of you who have been here for a while, what's your favorite food? Just curious. I like tacos. It's not my like absolute favorite, but it's one of my favorites. My controversial hot take though is that hot dogs are better than hamburgers. And I just hold. Pizza? I love pizza. I do have to a degree, I have like a slight pizza fatigue though. Because I've eaten so much pizza in my life, and especially like recently, that like I'm not necessarily like over it, but I'm kind of like I'm getting flavor fatigue, you know? Like I need to try some like different types of pizza, some exotic shit. And I'm not talking about like pineapple on pizza. I'm talking about like uh spinach pizza with mayonnaise. I don't know. I wouldn't actually eat that. That sounds disgusting, but you know what I mean. Like wacky pizzas, like barbecue chicken pizza. That's a good wacky pizza. Everyone likes barbecue chicken pizza. So do I. You know, I'm scared because I found out recently that red meat disease or like alpha gal disease, the thing that makes you like allergic to red meat is like there's no there's nothing you can do about that. There's no like treatment you can take to make it like less severe to my knowledge. You just can't eat like red meat anymore. And if I ever got that shit, I would be so cooked because I eat so much like steak and burgers and stuff that like I wouldn't know what to do. I would just be like chicken forever. And I mean, I love chicken, but not as much as a burger, if I'm being for real. Unless it's like hot chicken. Hot chicken is good. Ooh. Okay, awesome. Where did you send me? Oh, I was looking at chat for a second, I fell. I'm blaming that on you talking about nachos. You said you like nachos better than chicken? What about nachos with chicken in them? Like buffalo chicken nachos. Then what? Also, I like chicken better than nachos. But nachos are nice. I think part of the reason that I like chicken better is because I don't like nacho cheese. I think nacho cheese is gross. The concept, the smell, the fact that it just sits there in the nachos for like 30 minutes and it gets like crusty. Ugh, I hate it. And it's not even like, most of the time it's not even hot nacho cheese. It's like lukewarm. It's like room temperature. That shit is gross. Now, Parmesan cheese is delicious. I love Parmesan cheese. I'd put that on my nachos. It doesn't necessarily go with nachos, but it doesn't not go with nachos. Where am I going, bro? I'm just going all around this map right now. Chicken nachos? Yeah, like nachos with chicken in it. You know? You never had nachos with like a chicken dip? That's what I'm talking about. Ooh. Wait. I feel like I'm selling. Am I selling? It was always with taco beef. You should try it. It's actually really good. I love buffalo chicken nachos. Probably my favorite way to eat nachos, to be honest. I think chicken goes better with nachos than beef, but that's just me personally. I think that's kind of a controversial take to have. Because a lot of people will say that beef is better. You know what? What do I even do in this position, bro? Where do I even go from here? Hello, the unknown 604. Welcome to the live. Don't question the game that I'm playing right now. This is a game that I started playing last stream. I'm just playing it right now to try and make some progress. Right now I'm waiting for more animation submissions. So I'm kind of just chilling, talking with chat right now. We're having a conversation about food. I was asking what everyone's favorite food was. Somebody said nachos. Something along those lines. Ooh, I just fell all the way back down. Looks like a fun game. It's not. This game is absolutely horrible. It makes me very sad. It hurts my feelings a lot. You made a few animations on your TikTok. Is it possible that you could send them not on TikTok? Like on the Discord, or if you have them on like YouTube? I'll still watch it if it's on TikTok. It would just be easier for me. That way I don't have to set everything up. Yeah, if you download it to your phone, that would work. But yeah, I also like pasta. I think pasta's really nice. It's a very simple meal, but you know, it's very flexible. I didn't reach. You're cooking pasta right now? What kind of pasta? Alfredo? I am falling all the way back down. Oh my god. I'm already getting upset and we like just started. This isn't even the focus of the stream and it's making me upset. What would I need to see your newest animation? What do you mean? You want me to decide between penne and angel here? I like penne more. I like the thick noodles. I'm not a big fan of the stringy spaghetti noodles anymore. Cause I like using my fork and like stamping like 5 different noodles and just eating them all at once. That's how I like eating my pasta. Also, you stopped animating? Like in general, or you stopped animating like to join the live? Wait, I'm gonna clutch it. Easy dub. Well, we're gonna build momentum. You have 176 subs. Nice. I remember when I had 176 subs. We've come a long way. You said in general because I want to animate on Roblox or something. I feel limited on Stick Nose. I feel like I'm stuck. I feel like you're stuck in what way? Like you can't animate what you want to animate, or you feel like you're animating the same thing all the time, or you just feel like you can't animate what you want to animate properly. Like you feel like you don't like have the capacity to, for whatever reason. Because me personally, right, I've been animating on Stick Notes for roughly 8 years, right, since 2017. Um, and over that course of time, I've had my ups and downs with the program, generally speaking. I've never felt stuck or necessarily limited. I mean, obviously, there's certain stuff on Stick Notes that uh you can't do that you can do in other programs like Blender. Like you can't have 3D models in Stick Notes yet, technically. You can have the illusion of 3D models, but not actually 3D models, you know. But I kind of just like I go out of my comfort zone whenever I get bored or I feel stuck. I try to like expand and do different shit. That's how I progress as an animator. Either that or I collab with other people. You have a lot of ideas, but not the skill to do it. I understand that. The thing that I would say in that aspect is that you always just gotta practice, man. I know, like, cause trust me, when I was learning how to animate like better, right? People used to tell me the same shit and it used to piss me off, right? But the truth is just that you have to practice. You need the experience. You know, you need to learn how to use the program better. You need to get better at doing stuff with it. And then when you get better at doing it, you'll have more flexibility. And I'm falling all the way back down. Holy shit. Um, yeah, you'll be better at using it because you won't feel as limited by the program. That's what happened with me. Like I've contemplated, not recently, but in the past, about like quitting animating. But I'm kind of just like it's more of a like a passion thing to me now. Like I just enjoy doing it. I enjoy making art generally, like just like art like in general, and a good way for me to express my love for art in a form that benefits me and also benefits other people is to make animations and make YouTube videos. And um the series that I'm making, right, Lights Gaze, um wasn't always the way that it was, Like when I first started making Lights Gaze, it was a completely different series. Like completely different series. It didn't even have the same name. It was called Life Late back then. And Karenma was bald. He didn't have any hair. Um but I kind of just like I learned more stuff. I learned more tricks. I got better at using the software. I started talking with other animators and they helped me like improve. So like I would say if you feel stuck, just like try taking it slow. Take things one step at a time. Try learning new things. Try experimenting with things that you've never animated before and things like that. That's what I would do. If you want me to be honest. You said you tried to practice a bit and you've been using it for a year and you still can't animate good. Well, people learn things at different rates. Not everybody is gonna learn uh at the same speed. Like for me, it took me several years before I started getting good at animating. Like I didn't start getting good until like my fourth or fifth year, but that's just me personally. And like I was also way younger than I imagined you are, hopefully. When I started animating when I was 9. So for me, it was like as I developed more, I also just got better at animation, so it was kind of like intuitive. You said I feel the same, but I'm not stuck on stick nodes. I just wish I had more memory. I can't get to 200 frames. I think that's honestly your device, cause I can have projects on like my iPad that go up to like 800 frames. I think it's honestly just the device you're using for stick nodes. If you get a better device, you'll probably be able to use more frames. But I also think it's good to just have multiple different projects instead of just fitting everything in one project anyways. Because when you have a ton of frames in one project, it makes it lag. So like when you're playing back the animation to make sure that you animated everything correctly, you're not getting like an accurate example of what it actually looks like. Unlike where if you did it like in Blender, right? When you export something in Blender, it'll be like a little bit off, but for the most part it'll be like pretty accurate to what you originally animated, even if it like looks different. If that makes sense. Basically, stick nodes lags a lot when you have a lot of frames, so it's not very good to do. And it doesn't matter how good your device is, it'll just lag. Because it's like a software limitation, basically. Trying to think what other advice. You send the animation to me personally. I would say send it in the Discord server, in the advertising tab, or send it in the YouTube chat as like a link if you can. Where am I? Alright, let me go. Oh. In the what? Did you mean thread? I'm assuming you have access to the like the channels and stuff. No, set it in the advertising channel. It's a channel. It says YouTube advertising. Just send it in there, or self advertising. Either or. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter where you send it, as long as I can watch the animation. You never use AI? I don't plan on using AI, but I mean, like, when it was like a new thing and people were like making generated images for the first time, I made like one with Karenma, like a drawing that I made. I don't still have the image. It was like, it turned out really bad. But at the time, it was neat. I was worse at art, so I thought it was cool. W, uh, W sending it. Welcome to the stream, Void Productions. How are thee? Oof. What is this? This game that I'm playing is called Get Over It. Or actually, no, it's not called Get Over It. It's called Get to Work. It is a metaphorical game about climbing the corporate ladder, where you basically do a bunch of parkour and stupid shit until you get to the top and you become a CEO. But I'm playing this right now because I'm waiting for people to suggest animations so that we can react to them. Noise W. While you're here, I just wanted to ask, because I asked this earlier when there was different people in the live, but what is your favorite food? Because it was a topic of discussion earlier. Also, I'm good. Alright, let me look at these animations real quick. If I do it like this, I think you can see it, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. Let's look at it real quick. I think this song is copyrighted, so I'm gonna mute this. I apologize. Favorite food is rice? Any specific kind of rice or just rice? Generally. I like yellow rice more than white rice. And I like black rice more than yellow rice. Also, that animation was neat. That song is definitely also copyrighted. I think that makes sense, though, because this is from TikTok. I think this one is better than the other one. Slightly. Yeah, I think this one has better posing going on here. These are a little rough, but they're not that bad. Like that water shot is cool. I will say the water on the gray background is kind of silly. Now it's blue again. Yellow rice is mid in your opinion? I like yellow rice. I think white rice was mid, but it's supposed to be mid. Yeah, those animations were neat. I enjoyed that. That's cute. You said that animations like a peak? How are you? Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm sleepy. Um, what I was gonna say was, it's always good for y'all to support each other. You have an animation to recommend? Give me the name or send a link, and I'll watch it. Your favorite food has to be chicken. I like chicken. It depends on the chicken, though. I don't like. Not all chickens are equal. Some chickens just taste better than others. It's unfortunate, but you know, it's just the way they're made, I guess. But I gotta do this super duper joke. Here we go. Ooh. You hate bone chicken? I love bone chicken. I hate eating the bone chicken as in like dissecting it, but I love the flavor. It tastes better with the bone in than with the bone out, in my opinion. I'm falling all the way back down again. You know what? I'm taking another break from the game, bro. Cause I don't want to get frustrated because I'm actually having a really good time right now. But yeah, this is a rage game. It's designed to make you angry. And it's doing its job. As I am upset. Oof. You have mute period? Slight pause on that, but W. It's good for you. You like eating the bone? What are you, a dog? You like gnawing on that shit? I respect it, I guess. How are you gonna say pause to me? You said you like eating the bone. That's a pause for you. You know what? We should try this game demo that I got. I haven't actually played this. I don't know what it's about. Oh, did somebody just subscribe? Oh, dude, I haven't seen that animation in forever. Who just subscribed? Does it tell me? Oh, it was Void. W Void. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, we can watch the animation. Hold on. You said it's on your channel, right? You pull it up. Oh, that looks neat. Oh, wait, this actually looks like it might be really cool. Hold on. You said this? Episode 4, Season 2? Is this the right one right here? These are some nice views also. You're doing pretty good. You were plugged so with your thumb up, Britt? That's okay. So, yeah, alright, but hold on. I'm gonna close this game for right now. We'll try that out after. Let's check this out. I don't know what comes prior to this, so I don't know if I'm missing important context. So somebody was fighting a giant. Almost 1 KW. I like the text font that you used. It's pretty cool. I like the style that you have going on here. It's like, uh, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but it's giving like stick notes and like a little bit of like flip the clip. You know? This is cool. The style for this is nice. That was a cool knife though. It's come in handy later. Oh shit, he's holding onto his knife. Whoa. He's got snatched up. Clan Technique hair whip. That's cool. Oh yeah, I know it's not made on Flip It Clip, but I'm saying like the style that you're using is like reminiscent of that because you're using like drawn shit. It's pretty cool. If he's shooting, then they're definitely poison tipped arrows. I need to be more careful. Damn. That was kind of brutal. Just demolished all of their teeth. Oh my goodness. Wait, let me rewind that. No, that was kind of brutal. Yeah, I was just wondering if you see the ad I posted. Oh shit, yeah. I don't think I have. Could you show me what you're talking about, or tell me what you're talking about? I'm not sure. I'm familiar with what you're talking about. Oh, oh, I see what you're talking about now. I didn't see this actually. I did not see this. I mean, listen, I'm not one of those creators who's like super uppity when it comes to like, don't touch my figures, or, um, don't trace my sticks and stuff like that. Because for one, I don't make this shit by myself. Never have, and I will never claim to make everything by myself. I mean, I write most of it. I don't even write all of it myself, you know. I have help with the writing too. But um like, yeah, I don't care if you're going to use the figure as long as you give credit, you know. As long as you're respectful about it. Like, if you were to just take the figure and like steal it basically one to one, then obviously I would have an issue with that. But you taking the figure and turning it into your own thing, I don't have an issue with that. And I'll tell you why I don't have an issue with that. When I was starting out as an animator, I'll actually pull this up because I'm pretty sure it's still on YouTube. When I was starting out as an animator, I did the same thing because I also did not know how to make figures. And I still really don't know how to make figures. As you can see, this character in the middle right here was my old OC. His name was Neko. And if you look at him closely, and if you're knowledgeable and if you've been around the block, right, this figure is not my figure. This is just somebody else's stick recolored with different parts to make it look like an original OC, right? So I'm familiar with what you're talking about. I used to do it myself. So if you're asking me if I'm okay with it, sure, I don't care. You can do what you want with the figures. As long as you're not like being disrespectful with it, I don't really care. I think it's cool, honestly. I enjoy seeing people get inspired by like the designs from the series. I think that's really interesting. Also, if you look in the top left, that is Timir right there. The same Timir. But not literally the same Timir, but it's the same dude. That was his OC. The Timir in Light's Gaze is technically my OC. Which is funny to think about because it's his character design to a degree. But it's my character. Like, I wrote everything for Timir and Light's Gaze. And I did the redesign for him, like the series design that he has currently. Someone said, "Don't worry, they can regenerate. I'll accept the white one." Well, that's unfortunate. What is good? Hold on, I don't want to mispronounce her name. Ostitri, Ostotri, Ost, Ostatri, Ostatri. I apologize. I probably said it wrong, at least twice. Can I make an anime fight? I, I could. I probably uh I probably wouldn't, at least not right now, but like I have before, technically. Said yes, thank you very much, man. I'm just not really good at making figures. The Blonde remake, my new post is the best I've made so far. Yeah, that's understandable. I would say when it comes to stick making, I plan to eventually make like a comprehensive like tutorial series when I learn how to stick make. But I would say there's a couple tutorials out there that you could use. This one is a good one. It's not necessarily a tutorial, but it's more of like a process of how he does his stuff. This is one of my
And I
friends.
thought I'd make a tutorial slash process kind of video.
Yeah, you just go through this real quick. Make sure you check out the original video, by the way. So he has like the bass and everything. See him doing the shenanigans and whatnot. I actually need to watch this video myself later so I can start learning how to stick make. Like I know a little bit about it, but I'm not super good with it. Also, this hit 20K. Wow. I gotta post this. W Analytics chat. You said you're new here. I think you posted this in the wrong channel, but W. This is actually a pretty good aim. Right, milestones. There we go. I'm trying to think what other tutorials are good. One of my friends made one recently, but I don't remember what it was called. I think it was like a hair tutorial. See if I can find it. Yeah, this one. This one's also probably a good one. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, this one's also a good one. If you want to learn how to make hair. He also has this style of hair, like dread style of hair, which I think is really cool because I'm gonna be completely fucking for real. I didn't know how to make this shit. Because there is a character in episode 2 who I should say originates in episode 2. And she has not dreadlocks, but she has, I believe, cornrows or cornrows, I should say. And it was very hard figuring out how to make that like in a stick figure. It was hard to figure out how to draw it firstly because I didn't know how to draw it, and then it was harder to figure out how to make it into a stick that actually looked good. Not to mention making it a 360 also. But we ended up doing it, and I think it turned out well. I'm taking a sip of my drink. I'm gonna check my ping real quick. Oh shit, Tarts is in the live. Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. Yo, what's up, Tarts? W. Who are you? You don't know who Tarts is? Tarts is one of my friends. We have collaborated multiple times before. He's one of the main animators for Lights Gaze. Like, he animates like not necessarily like a majority of it, but he animates a lot for the series. And me and him have collaborated before. Like just like me and him, like personally. But yeah. I got very off topic. Warning for the vid, by the way, there's a lot of gore on this one that I'm watching right now. I think I'll be alright. Unknown, you said you got to go? Alright, bet, bro. Peace. Void said, Kieran, I have a tool in my animation app that allows me to make it look like it was made on stick notes, so if I even get a collaboration invite for stick notes, they'll never know. I think they would know. I think they could probably tell. He said the only scene in your animation that was traced was the barrage, the rest was referenced and inspired. There's nothing wrong with being inspired by stuff as long as you're taking creative liberties and, you know, things of that nature. Damn. Wow. That is OD. I can't tell whose dialogue is who. There's like two blues. Oh. Damn. These facial expressions are killing me, bro. But the animation is actually pretty cool. What the hell was that? Was that Garo? Damn. Damn. This is actually like it's like on the borderline of being cringe and cool. Cause like the spelling mistakes and shit, but like the animation's also really nice. Like I see what you're going for here. I like it. Oh, okay. I was not expecting his hair to turn bright fucking red like Sideshow Bob. W dodge. This is pretty cool. Hold on, I gotta read chat because I probably missed some shit. I'm just like enjoying this fight right now. Hold on. Your English is not very good? That's alright. DX has the same problem. If you know DX Animations, the guy who made Sonic, the Nozzle Unleashed remake. He's also an animator for Let's Games. Damn. Should you wish there were more tutorials for dinosaurs? There's probably some out there. I just don't know where they are. Because I've seen hella dinosaur creators. I don't even know entirely like what's going on, but it looks cool. Damn, what is going on with his body? His fucking bones, his blood, his organs, like he's cooked. Wait, did he survive that? That was a cool maneuver. I feel like realistically speaking, that log probably should have got disintegrated though. I don't know, maybe it's a really strong log. Cool. I think I'm gonna put this in my playlist, honestly. Oh, so he's washed. Damn. Damn. I don't want to die. You think you can react to Brotherly Clash if you haven't seen it? I actually don't think I have, so I will. I'll never switch it to you. It's almost over. We got a minute left. This is a cool animation, though. I'm pleasantly surprised. You get burned out on doing animation, but at the same time, I want to do animation if you know what I mean. Yeah, I get that. I understand that. I get bored. I get burnt out from streaming and making YouTube videos, but I still enjoy when I do like come on stream. You know what I mean? Like earlier this morning, I was thinking about canceling today, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna have a good time, and I did, and I'm having a good time. And I've been here for like almost 2 hours, and we're still chilling. All right. So wait. So you wanted me to react to? Hold on. Parts Clash. Hold on. I'm just gonna look up your channel first. Let's start there. Let me find your channel first. I don't know why that's the first video that pops up by you. You said it was called Clash of Brothers. There we go. I thought they were gonna have like fighters intros for a second. Yeah, I can tell you've gotten a lot better after this animation. They should have still fire though. That shot is cool. Shock attack. Do I do duels with other YouTubers? Occasionally. Not often, though. But I have a couple ideas and stuff, yeah. Said you, Jaden? Run, damn, they keep trying to make me watch fucking Dotto do it. Run the name of the animation. Or the link. And I'll play. If you're willing to, you could duel me. I'll think about it. Yeah, think about it. Twiddlefinger? Is that actually the name of the animation? Is it on your channel or is it like? Oh, I actually want to see if that's what it's called. It's actually called Twiddlefinger. Wow. I'm guessing it's just this one. Oh wait, is this from like a? I think I know what. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. This song. I've heard of it. The animation's pretty cool. That wasn't that bad. Let me look at this one. This one's also pretty cool. W. That punch is really nice. Hold on. I love that. Hold on. Wait, let me rewind that shit one more time. Hold on. All right, look. Hold on. Got the fireball, right? There's that big ass fucking wind up right here. Humongous wind up. Swings into it, right? Holds the pose for a second. Then boom, big punch pose. Yeah, and then there's like the little the recoil after he lands it. Super nice. W. I gotta start practicing my combat and shit more. I don't want to go too far back because I feel like I'm not getting an accurate representation when I go too far back. Yeah, like, see, this looks good too. I think you're just being held back by, like, not ass, but I think you're just being held back by, like, mid sticks. Because, like, your character animation looks pretty solid. The hell is that? Oh my god. But yeah, that was cool. I'm going to like both of these. That was pretty cool. Watch Donnie Boots Cinder vs. Shara. I think I have. Hold on. I think I did watch this. I might have.
I'm so tired.
Alright, I'm gonna watch this, and this will be the last animation for the stream, and then we'll call it a day. Okay? I think that's a fair deal.
I'm so tired.
Just chilling in the shower. Damn. I punched pretty hard.
I need a distraction.
Got some inner demons? Said it's the middle of the night for you? It's like 7 p.m. for me. Yeah, less one for now. I mean, I'm gonna go live again on Saturday, so you guys have that to look forward to. I'll be playing Roblox with chat. Just like random games.
Don't worry. I'll be accompanied by another.
Yeah, but it's 1 a.m. for you? Jesus.
I'm dying. I don't see a way in which you can come out on top. So why are you keeping this up?
You know, you're similar. If I didn't know that, I would guess you're taking up a position as friends.
We both know that's not the case.
Let me show you a little of what I've been up to, if this is so curious.
The hell is that?
Hey,
Ooh. W. This shit's tough. I gotta study this guy's animations. Wait, yeah, what the hell?
whatever you want, just relax. I won't, but you need to evacuate.
My wall! I fucking love this.
Out of here now.
Good to go.
Hold on. What is the... Does this say what programs he uses? Also, let me subscribe real quick. I don't think it says what programs he uses. I'm guessing Flash. He's a Discord server? I'm joining that shit later. I'm just letting y'all know right now. I'm joining that shit later. This shit is tough, though. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit is tough. I gotta watch this other shit. I remember. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a fucking second. Hold on. So, I remember seeing this dude on, like, Twitter. I don't think it was progress for this one specifically, but it was, like, progress for, like, an animation he was working on, and that shit looks so fire. So like this guy's been on my radar for months, but I've never actually watched one of his videos till now.
To go.
I like I love the style of like the backgrounds and everything. It's so like it's like minimalistic almost. Like hold on, look at this shit. Look at how he like blends into the background kind of. You know what I mean? Like everything is so pastel-y. It looks very nice. Let me go forward a little. My whoa!
Toma! The portal out of here now.
Good to go.
Brace yourself.
That line delivery, that line delivery on "brace yourself" was so fire, bro. Brace yourself. Like, yo, this is tough. Oh, his bones. His poor bones. Damn, W fire magic. Or powers, I don't know what his abilities are.
Should you really be working around?
The people should be the first concern.
Fine. Just go easy on yourself. This should get you through the day.
Damn, he just caught the knife. That's crazy. Damn! Wait, wait. Yo, this guy is awesome. I imagine he didn't animate all of this himself, but I imagine he did most of the choreography, like planning for this himself, right? Or like the ideas for it. Like the little addition of him going for the kick and him blocking the kick and him being like, "Oh shit." Like, yo, there's so much personality and everything going on here. I love this. I'm definitely gonna use this as reference for like my shit. Cause this is like inspiring. Damn, what the fuck? Is that an avatar?
Tension really should have let me go in. I bet I would have beaten him by now. Sure, it gets difficult to control when there's a lack of battle for so long. This test of sorts wouldn't work out as well with anybody else. Besides, too weak anyways. You lose. What? It's not true. I just gotta get a good warm-up first. You'll have your time eventually. Once we map out the current landscape of this era's warriors, then we'll be able to execute our plans. You really think so? Garrett is after you pumped up. Wonder what Tension thinks about this.
I gotta like hold on. I wanna look at the background during these scenes, cause like look at the background, dude.
Tension really should have let me go in. I bet I would have.
It's so nice.
Sure, it gets difficult to control when there's a lack of battle for so long. This test of sorts wouldn't work out as well with anybody else. Besides, too weak anyways. You lose. What? It's not true. I just gotta get a good warm-up first. You'll have your time eventually. Once we map out the current land.
This is peak. I'm gonna probably keep watching this after stream is over. I'm not gonna lie.
You really think so? Garrett is after you pumped up.
This guy is giving me Karenma energy. I'm assuming it's a guy. The long eyelashes, the teeth, the facial expressions. I like him. He's cool. And all the different shots of the characters and stuff. Like, damn, bro.
Are we done here? For now. If he's victorious, he'll come find us himself. If not, we'll break him out of the confines of whatever makes himself happen. What if he's killed? That would be a shame.
Yeah, everybody in this animation got aura, bro. Yo, they are going at it. Oh! Wait a minute. break this down real quick. All right, look, he gets knocked back. He grabs this giant fucking rock, throws it at him, right? The guy reacts to this. He's like, huh, getting ready to block that shit. He appears next to him, hits him into the fucking rock, sends him through it, and into another one. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. It's too cool. Oh, he angry now. Ooh. They're so, like, dynamic also. Like, the way they move, bro. It's like, oh my god. They don't even feel like stick figures. Look at this shit. They are not bound by any fucking dimensions. They are going at it right now. W kick. That was a goated transition also. Damn. Damn. She is getting her ass beat right now. Oh my god. He's also... Well, he's not getting his ass beat. They're more even. Damn. Dude, this is crazy. Oh my god. Oof. Damn. He headbutt him through the fucking flame breath. What happened?
Requesting backup immediately. One of our own may have gotten to...
Oh shit.
Call him back and get this sorted out. I gotta go.
Fucking dragged his ass out of that. Oh my god. Lethal.
My it might be some patience, but in the meantime, I'll let you revel in this little victory.
I still...
Damn, 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of fucking 10. Jesus Christ. That was awesome. That was a fantastic animation to end the stream on. Fantastic. Wow. G fucking G. So, let me just close real quick. So, next stream is going to be Saturday. We are going to be playing Roblox with chat, and also maybe just like answering general animation questions and things of that nature. So stay tuned for that. Sunday we will be playing Sparking Zero matchups with chat. We will be using mods, and then the week after that, I'll let you guys know what the stream schedule will be. I will be streaming next week also. Pretty sure. I'll let you guys know if anything changes in that regard. I am working on 2 videos right now. I'm working on 5 beginner tips for stick notes animators, and I'm working on do versus don't number 5. One of those is closer than the other one. They both should be done in August though. The trailer for Light Skates episode 2 is also planned to come out in August. So stay tuned for that. With all that out of the way, thank you guys so much for tuning into the live stream. I had a great time. We clocked in at a little bit over 2 hours, which is very good. Normally our streams are like closer to like an hour 30. I had a lot of fun. We watched a lot of different animations. Uh, I learned a lot of stuff, you know, and I hope you guys will tune in for the next stream, which again will be on Saturday. I will also ping in the Discord when the stream is like being prepared. So if you haven't already, make sure you join the Discord, which should be in the description below of the live stream. It's also in my YouTube like bio basically. When you go to my profile, you'll be able to find it. So with all that out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next stream. And I hope you guys have a good one. All right, let me just make sure that I'm ready, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Y'all have a good one.